Hello everyone, my name is Thomas Griggs and today is our Lab 2 Chemistry Scavenger Hunt. We are talking about homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures and solids, liquids, and gases, and if we can find any of these just in our standard kitchen. So for the first food example, it's going to be a pure substance, and I decided to go with the key to life, water. It's a pure substance because, well, it's about as pure as it gets, pure as the driven snow behind me. Next we have a heterogeneous mixture, which is a mixture that you can actually see the different substances in it. So I decided to go with an old-fashioned chocolate chip cookie, because you can see the cookie and you can see the chocolate chips, and you can actually tell them apart and separate them if you need to. Now my next one is a homogeneous mixture, which is when you can't see the different substances but they're there. And just pre-thing, I'm 26 years old, so I'm allowed to have this. I went with whiskey. It is a homogeneous mixture, again, because it is made of multiple different substances, but multiple pure substances, but you can't see them or separate them with your eyes. Next, we have a mixture that can be separated by filtration. I decided to go with cereal and milk because you can, in fact, separate the two with a filter if you would like to. I didn't actually pour a bowl because I don't like Happy O's, so sorry. Next, we have emulsion, which is basically a liquid-to-liquid mixture that doesn't normally mix like your oil and water, but I decided to go with an egg, because the yolk on the inside is a liquid as well as the egg white itself. And if you ever cracked an egg, I'm not going to crack this one because my mom will get really mad, but they don't actually mix. That's why it's an emulsion. And as for a suspension, I don't drink the stuff, but coffee, because it is actually mixed and suspension, yeah. So it's a heterogeneous mixture that can be mixed mechanically, and when it is mixed mechanically, it is evened out. But once it settles, if you ever look in a cup of coffee, you can actually sometimes see the coffee grounds settled at the bottom, which is why it is a suspension, because the coffee grounds are suspended in the water. And lastly, for aerosol, I went with, every kitchen should have this, some Pam. Make sure you're look at that egg white and egg yolk on the thing. I didn't see that. But that is an aerosol because it is canola oil, which is a liquid mixed with air. And I believe I already described how all the mixtures in my own words, but I'll just go through it again. A homogeneous mixture is two or more pure substances that you cannot visually separate, again, like the whiskey. It is made of multiple pure substances, but you can't separate them with your own eyes. Heterogeneous mixture is the exact opposite, two or more pure substances that are combined, but you can visually separate them. Again, like the chocolate chip cookie, you can see the cookie, you can see the chocolate chips, you can separate the two. A solution, it's a homogeneous mixture that can either be a solid, or liquid, or gas. It's combined of a solute and a solvent. And a solute is the smaller portion of the mixture that is actually dissolved by the solvent. And again, the solvent is the larger portion of the solution that dissolves the solute. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture that, when mixed mechanically, can be distributed but ultimately settle. Again, like the coffee, you can mechanically, combine them, and it'll look like everything's the same, but at the end, some of that suspended coffee grounds will eventually settle at the bottom. An emulsion is a liquid-to-liquid mixture that would not normally mix, like I said, oil or water, or an egg white and the yolk. And an aerosol, again, is just a solid, like the canola oil, a solid or liquid. The canola oil is a liquid mixed with gas, turning it into an aerosol, aka Pam. And how homogeneous mixtures and pure substances differ from each other. Homogeneous mixtures are made up of multiple pure substances, while a pure substance is just singular. It's a pure substance. And that is all of my materials. In case you need to look on that. Have a good day.